Hey guys, Sonia here. It's Tuesday, August 19th. And it's been an interesting couple of days. Let's see. I guess the worst news. I got a message this morning from my boss's boss letting me know that there was an important meeting today at 1, but it wasn't mandatory, so it was okay if I couldn't come in early for it. Just wanted, to extend the invitation to attend. Yeah, whatever. I never go to our meetings, no big deal. They're almost always considered important, blah, blah, blah. Then I got a text and ended up on a phone call with a good friend of mine, coworker. And she apparently answered the call when the boss's boss called her. And she's like, I'm worried. I'm like, why are you worried? And she's like, well, because she didn't make me feel like I shouldn't be worried. And I'm like, oh, good. So now I'm worried. But it's like, I had to go about my day. I had to pump and get to bed and blah, blah, blah. So, get to bed, take a nap. And obviously I need another one. So I didn't think about it too much. Her pharmacist was going to go into the meeting, so she was supposed to give her an update. And then my coworker was going to give me the update so we would know, what we missed before I got to work. So I got up from my nap and I hadn't heard from her, so I texted her and she hadn't heard from her pharmacist. And it's like, oh, well, that can't be good. So I get to work and my boss is the friendliest lady. She doesn't smile or anything. She's just like, so are you ready to find out? And I said, yeah, I guess. Ready or not, huh? Yeah, after December 31st, I don't have a job. And not just me, my entire department pretty much. We have, I just did this earlier and I don't remember. Anyway, the best case scenario is that only 3 pharmacists and only 2 technicians get laid off. So, however, for the rest of the pharmacists except 1 to stay means a drastic pay cut, and for the rest of the technicians except for 2 means a drastic pay cut to stay. So I have no idea. I've got my folder with my package options and my severance pay package information and my retention bonus information and blah, 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 blah. So it's very overwhelming, to say the least. I've never been in a position like this before. I worked from home for a long time, and I got let go from that. But that was a friend of mine. She had her own company. We were doing healthcare credentialing back when the economy crashed. All of her clients pulled out. So there was nothing, and we saw it coming because we kept having less and less work. And I worked from home. It was not a big deal. Which I don't know that this is a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but we'll be okay, because my God's got me, and He's got my family, and we just got through the whole basically being unemployed while on bed rest with a pregnancy. I don't know. There are options to pursue. The open positions are being offered out based on seniority. It's not my turn yet, so I don't know what my options are at this point. Really, none of the positions work for me to go to school, and I don't want to be a tech the rest of my life. My husband, I love that man. His comment, his immediate response to me saying, so how does me being unemployed sound, was literally, he said, a blessing in disguise. Is that what your meeting was about? And I said, yeah, it was. He said, well, and then later when we were talking while I was on my pump break, He's like, honey, you've been asking God, how are you going to do everything? Well, here you go. You don't have to do everything. I will be eligible for unemployment. I don't know how that works. I've never had the need to find out how unemployment works. I do know some people who have used unemployment and then gone back to school. I'm already in school. So I'm going in a little early tomorrow because some of the HR people are going to be there to meet with us. It makes sense. The decision they made makes sense. It's going to end up saving the company like $2 million, the hospital. To have kept our department, it would, well, I don't know that it's going to save them $2 million. To have kept our department and to turn down the contract that Catamaran has offered them would have, we couldn't match it. We don't have the buying power to get the discounts from the wholesalers that they get. Yeah, it's going to save $2.5 million by getting rid of my department. So yeah, it's I'm really worried about my coworkers. One of the girls, she's so sweet. After I came back from finding out, she's like, so how are you? And my immediate response was, I'm good because my God's got me. And she's like,